No tickets? Okay. Good morning. So today we are in Tashkent on day 2. The first challenge of today is trying to get a train ticket to get out of Tashkent. It turns out because it's Eid, a lot of tickets have sold out quite early on, which isn't something I'd necessarily anticipated. And therefore, in terms of next steps, going to be heading straight to a train station, seeing what tickets are available and just booking whatever train I can. Made it to Tashkent station and will now be trying to find a ticket to somewhere. Absolutely no idea yet as to where I'll be going. It just depends what's available, to be honest. Okay, so getting a train ticket was not successful. It turns out, as I say, because it's Eid, the tickets are all completely booked up and I don't actually yet know how I'm going to get out of Tashkent. But on the positive side, I do now have tickets from Samarkand to Bukhara and then from Bukhara back to Tashkent. The leg that I don't yet have is to get to Samarkand and anywhere else that I feel like going. I think I'm going to have to get a long distance bus, which I've heard are uncomfortable and not the advised way of traveling, but I also don't think I have much of a choice now because it's that or nothing at this point. So I'm just going to assume I can get a bus. I'm not going to go looking for a ticket for now, and hopefully at some point I'll get to Samarkand. I have gone back to the hostel and switched room. So I am now staying in a dormitory. I'd actually planned to change hostel, but unfortunately there was not any rooms available in the other one. So I had a quick stop there, caught up with some people, and I'm now going to be heading to a famous restaurant for Plov, the national dish of Uzbekistan. I am in the famous Plov restaurant. The order is Plov with some bread, some salads, and we'll see what comes out and work it out from there. Okay, so we have got the Plov. It's essentially a meat kind of, I guess the closest thing I'd compare it to is a Plov / biryani. It contains, I think, lamb, alongside some little eggs, various bits of fruit and vegetables. We'll give it a go, see how it tastes. So in terms of actual flavour, I'd say it tastes more like a kind of British stew. It's quite, I guess, a little bit oily with quite a rich flavour, but it's good. It's good. Is it the greatest thing I've ever tasted? Probably not, but it's a nice dish. Having been to the Plov Centre, we are now heading to Chosu Bazaar. For me, one of the most fun ways to travel any city I'm in is just to take, frankly, random walking routes from A to B. It doesn't really matter what street it is. The culture that you can soak up through doing this kind of traveling is something that I just find really fascinating. You come across so many little small restaurants, random businesses. You really see the enterprising side of a location by traveling in this way. So I think a reflection on yesterday's taxi from the airport. The driver's originally trying to charge me $20 US. And whilst I respect that it's not a huge amount of money for me, the actual rate and the agreement via the app was approximately $2 US. But I think for me, it just comes down to principle. The fact is, if I pay 10 times as much, then the next foreigner he gets, he's going to think they'll pay even more and even more. And I don't want to contribute to that kind of system. So we're now approaching Chosu Bazaar. It's been about a 30-minute walk since the Plov place. I could have got a taxi, but as I said, I really enjoy just walking around and exploring places, and you never know what you come across. Hello, how are you?
My name is Mohammed.
Mohammed, nice to meet you. I'm Dom.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So this is a bakery whereby they're making the local breads, but it's getting flattened by one person who's weighing it on a set of scales, and then it's being shaped and put into these kind of tandoor ovens where it's cooked over a flame fire, taken out, and that's how the local bread's being made. Well, there are different sections within this market, including beans and pulses, including spices, the meat section, clothing section, toys, but it's all really orderly. So you move from one section to another section, it's not just this mismatch of different things. Everything makes complete sense when you're walking around, and it's pretty well signposted, but it's sprawling. You know, there is the overall dome area that is kind of the famous part, but Chosu Bazaar is so much more than that. There's so much more going on the outskirts of the market beyond just that area. It is now evening time and we are towards the bus station in Tashkent. A ton of taxi drivers that are all piling for work and to try to fill up their shared taxi to go to different destinations. If you walk a little bit further, there's then the bus station. It's completely hectic with people trying to get business all over the place, but it's quite a fun atmosphere in a sense, quite hectic. And there's also always tends to be some pretty good food and some opportunities to taste some local cuisine. Bye. Samarkand tomorrow? No tickets? Not which one? This one. Definitely this one, yeah? Two? Okay. Samarkand tomorrow? 2 o'clock? Tomorrow. I have to come tomorrow? No tickets? Okay. No buses to Samarkand. Okay. Thank you. Update on the transport situation. I currently can't get out of Tashkent. I haven't yet found the shared taxi stand. The buses are full and the trains are full. I can't yet get the leg of the train from Tashkent to Samarkand. So, not entirely sure what will be going on there. It's either going to be a case, I guess, of hitchhiking or a shared taxi. But to be honest, it now feels like a problem for another day. I think I'll just go and enjoy the evening and we can worry about it tomorrow. So, after a full day of trying, I did not yet know how I would leave Tashkent. But in the meantime, I guess time for more Plov.